So I've been thinking a lot about those people who have given me leadership lessons. And I was watching a video um, this week, and I realized how important it is to really take a look back and see who has actually influenced your leadership style, because it dictates how you move forward, but also to honor those people who you've had in your life that you might have not given credit. And I began to think about what are some of the lessons that have been gifted that other people in my life may not know that they've gifted me. And so I wanted to start with telling you a story about my army days. And I was in the military. I did military for about 8 years, three active, five reserves, a total of eight. And I had a lot of struggles as a person going into a space that is very, very strict. And I had a lot of relational issues. One, because I was very young. Two, I was coming from an environment that wasn't optimal. And I'm coming into an environment that is super strict, right? Lots of boundaries, lots of rules. And I was a young person, and I had exposure to a lot of things that might have not been the best. And coming to an environment where there is an expectation that you almost have to be perfect is hard. And so in the 90s, things were a little different. Relational skills were different, what people expected of you. And, one of the things that I remember learning that relates to leadership is the act of selflessness. I had a colleague in the barracks who knew I'd struggled with money. I did a lot of other things well, but she knew I was not very good at that running thing. In the military, there's timed activities that you have to complete, and this woman was amazing at running, and she realized my struggle, and she was so compassionate, without judging it, without asking me why. She was older than me, I was younger. And she took the time to teach me how to pace my running. And I don't think you come to a job knowing what to do, right? But you need people in your life that, without judgment, are willing to show you and model that for you. And so lesson number one for me in leadership happened very early on in my life, from a complete stranger that I ended up having a wonderful relationship with while we were at basic training. And she taught me how to pace myself, how to run, how to breathe. But she also taught me the mindset of running. And and I think that's something that leaders, as they transition into the roles, need to think about. It's no longer about the task at hand. It is how you support people in completing the job. Your job is now people.